Happy summer, everyone. I'm your favorite dermatologist, Dr. AziMD, practicing in La Jolla, California, where we are in the middle of June gloom. So if you're thinking of coming to California for some sun, you might want to wait until July or August. But today, I want to share my summer skincare routine with you guys and show you the steps that I use. I suffer from hyperpigmentation and melasma, so here's what I do in the mornings. So I'm prone to hyperpigmentation. I have melasma, which is a chronic skin condition that gives you brown patches. It's pretty well controlled, but I know in the summer months it will flare up. So I tend to use these medicated pads. They're called DermaBrite, and they're from my practice. We mix them fresh for each patient, and it has all these skin lighteners and brighteners. So kojic acid, arbutin, berberry, emlica. It can be customized with hydroquinone. So in the summer, I'll use like a 4% hydroquinone, but in the winter months, I'll do it without hydroquinone to take a break. But they work really well for pigmentation, just brightening the skin. You can get them over the counter with 2% hydroquinone, but for anything more than that, you'll need a prescription. So I just use one in the morning. After I cleanse, I will just take a pad and sweep it over my face. And that does a pretty good job of keeping my melasma well controlled in the summer months. I may still flare, in which I will go to stronger prescriptions. But you know, melasma is one of those things, especially with heat and the sun in the summer months. It can be quite irritating and annoying and tends to just flare up like that. So then after I tone with DermaBrite pads, I will go in with a vitamin C serum. This is Illuma C, my favorite vitamin C serum. It has 15% L-ascorbic acid, so the most active form of vitamin C, but it is not irritating. It doesn't, flare up my acne, and just helps with pigmentation and discoloration. So I use just a few drops on my face. But vitamin C and antioxidants are so important in the summer months because they help prevent damage from UV rays and environmental stressors. I also put it on my neck as well as the chest area and my hands, because we always think of the face, but we tend to forget other body parts. And believe it or not, I put a little bit on my earlobes, yes, because I treat these areas in the office and when it comes to anti-aging treatments. But vitamin C, like I was saying, is so important because it is an antioxidant. It helps with oxidative stress. So when your skin gets exposed to pollution and UV rays, particularly in the summer months, because the UV index goes up, the days are longer, then it creates these free radicals that cause damage to your skin. And what vitamin C does is it goes around, gobbles them up, neutralizes them, so it helps enhance your protection. So I put the serum on, and then I put on a tinted SPF. This is Hydra Tint BB, which is a moisturizer. It's also formulated with mineral SPF 44, and it gives me a little bit of coverage, so I feel like I don't really need to wear foundation. And when I put it on, it looks like it's not gonna rub in, but then it rubs in really nicely, and it's very hydrating. I also put it down onto my neck, as well as my lips, and it just gives my skin this dewy glow, which I love. So it's a 3-in-1, gives you a little coverage, it helps protect the skin from the sun, and it also helps with hydration because it has glycerin and hyaluronic acid. Now I'll go in with a color corrector. This is iGlow AM. It is a peptide serum that is dispensed from this cooling tip, and I apply it with a little bit of pressure to help with lymphatic drainage. I just can hear and feel that lymphatic fluid moving out of the under eye area, so it helps with reducing puffiness in this area, particularly in the morning. But what's nice about this product is that it is also a color corrector. It has this orange tint to it, and so it helps mask dark circles, if you will. It has SPF 50 in it. It's a mineral SPF, but it's designed for the delicate eyelid skin because a lot of times sunscreens can irritate that thin skin around the eyes, and so I use this as a 3-in-1. All the products I use are comprehensive, and so I also apply it to the upper eyelids. It's almost like a primer for your makeup, but it has peptides in it, which peptides you may have heard of because I feel like I read about it everywhere, see it everywhere now. But they're these short chain amino acids that trick your skin into thinking it needs to rev up its collagen production. And it also gets your skin to renew, and it helps reduce inflammation. It helps with skin hydration. So there are a lot of benefits with peptides, and they are gentle, and they can, really be paired with other skincare actives. So this has peptides in it. It's an SPF 50, and I use it as a color corrector, kind of a primer under my makeup. So that is really it. Tone, eye serum, I use an SPF moisturizer, and then this eye cream. So I keep it really simple. The less products, the better, because really after the third or fourth product, nothing is really getting through. So try to use comprehensive products and limit your steps as much as you can. And one day out of the week, I actually use exfoliating pads with glycolic and salicylic acid. I find exfoliation to be more important, particularly in the summer months, to help with that cellular renewal. I will apply it on my face, but I will also, okay, don't laugh, don't make fun of me. I will also take the pads and use it on my underarms to help with body odor and helps lighten dark underarms. So I actually also use it in my armpits. So here's what I do at night. But before we get started, don't forget to hit the subscribe button, like the video, comment below because I love to hear from you. I want to know what videos you want to see from me. And make sure you stay until the end because I have some of my favorite summer tips and tricks that I'm going to share with you. And now my nighttime summer skincare routine, and I'm a little bit unusual because I break up my nighttime routine into 2 stages. An early evening stage where I cleanse and moisturize right after, and then I wait until bedtime to put on my retinol. I call this technique retinol staging because I think it gives you the best benefit of using your retinol without the side effects of irritation, redness, and peeling. So it's about 7 o'clock right now, and I'm gonna use this Purify Cleanser, which has this creamy, silky texture, and I apply it to dry skin first to work off my makeup. And this does such a nice job of removing sunscreen, foundation, and it's safe to use if you wear false lashes. It's safe to use on your lashes. And so first I apply it to dry skin, almost like a lotion, and then I add water and lather it up and massage the rest of the day off. And after cleansing, I do leave my skin a little bit damp, so I don't dry off completely. And I use this anti-aging cream called Restore, which has peptides and plant-based stem cells. It also has resveratrol, niacinamide, and lots of green tea polyphenols. And it's very silky, very hydrating. It is lightweight, so it's not a super heavy cream. And in the summer, again, I try to go with more lightweight products because of the heat and the humidity. So this has just all the good ingredients into one product. Again, I like to be comprehensive and use multitasking products. And so I will apply this to damp skin. And that's it really. I wait until bedtime to apply my retinol. A few other tips and tricks that I personally love is using amlactin, which is lactic acid. It's great for dry skin. I apply this to my lips and then apply Aquaphor on top, and it makes my lips super smooth and hydrated when I wake up. And so when I do this, it really helps with dry, cracked lips and just kind of makes them really soft in the morning. I also apply deodorant at night because guess what, guys? It works better. Even if you shower in the morning, using antiperspirants at nights are more effective because that's when your sweat glands are the least active, and antiperspirants do a better job of blocking sweat glands and reducing perspiration. So I would apply this at night. And I also apply dry shampoo at night because as you toss and turn overnight, it works better, especially in the summer months where, you know, your hair might get more sweaty and, you know, you want to give an extra day between your hair wash days. And then I also apply this one spray on my legs and on my elbows because it helps with razor bumps and smoothing. It's super easy to apply, just 3 to 5 times a week even will make a big difference in terms of the bumpiness and the texture on your body skin. It's not for the face, so do not use it on the face. If my skin is feeling super dry in the summer, I really love this Cicaplast gel. You may have heard of Cicaplast Balm, which is super heavy, almost like a Vaseline, but this is a gel form and it's much lighter. It's formulated with glycerin, which helps soothe the skin and protect the skin. So sometimes I'll skip my Restore or I'll apply this on top of my Restore. So this is a great summer moisturizer that is, you know, very soothing, but yet still pretty light. So now, before I go to bed, I will put on my Lift and Renew, which is a retinol serum. And we've done studies on this comparing it to prescription Retin-A, tretinoin 0.025, and it showed very similar results to tretinoin 0.025, but with much less side effects. So it is much gentler, it's not as drying. So I use this before I go to bed. I'll apply it, just a few drops. A lot of people think that you can't use retinols in the summer, but that is such a myth. It is absolutely false. As long as you wear sunscreen, there is no reason to skip your Retin-A in the summer months. I also apply a little bit, just very small amounts, to my neck and the back of my hands. This is a really hydrating, nourishing serum, and it just gives my skin this really nice glow. And that is my retinol staging. All right, guys, that was it. Leave me your questions in the comments and I'll try to answer as many as I can. And be sure to rate, review, and subscribe. Share this with a friend who might also be interested in dermatology, tips and tricks, and everything skincare.